So, it's been a while since you've heard my voice, probably, unless you just came here and just subscribed, in which case, thank you. I will be giving a subscriber shout out really quickly in a bit. But I guess I should explain where I've been. I actually couldn't speak for the last couple days, and as a content creator, that's kind of important. I'll explain exactly why that happened and how I managed to fix it. Well, I guess I didn't really do much myself. I was more of a dentist doing all the work, and I just kind of sat there, numb, very numb. I couldn't feel a damn thing. But first, subscriber shout out is in order. Thank you to Martin Ruiz, El Polka Dog, Bruno Justiniano, David Ophil, Felix I'm dying, Felix Nordqvist, Freeway W, Foodtech Gamer, Theo, Eduardo Chacon, King of Noobs, Tuga Forte, I'm dying, Jesus, give me on the corner, Tuga Forte, Grand Z, Shadid, Marquinhos BR, Scorpions, Aaron Siemens, Once in a Lifetime, Alarak, Professor George, and Rado. That's a lot of subs. Thank you everyone for the beautiful subscriptions. Heals 1 HP for Marus Max B. I'll take this for sure. I'm broke. I won't take shit, apparently. If you want a sub shout out of your own, make sure to subscribe, as I give a sub shout out to my newest subscribers at the beginning of every single video. I, shortly after posting my last video, began experiencing extreme pain in one of my right upper teeth. And as the dumbass that I am, I was like, you know what? That's probably nothing. It'll go away. It'll go away on its own. It'll heal. It'll fix itself. Because I'm also really scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want to go to doctors. It's a hassle, and it takes my time, energy, effort. And dentists really aren't any different. I think what happened is my tooth decayed or rotted from the inside out. So my tooth was hollow on the inside, and that's been happening for a while. Eventually, the rotting got to the surface, which means there was now a hole in my tooth. But a hole that's worse than usual, since the inside of my tooth was hollow and the nerve was completely exposed. Yeah, as you can probably guess, I'll reroll this. As you can probably guess, an exposed nerve isn't very good. It's not fuck that. It's not very pleasant. So just picture my tooth completely barren and hollow on the inside. You can literally look into my tooth if I just opened my mouth. It was that bad. My nerve was exposed, and I couldn't sleep or do anything. I was just in excruciating pain all the time. So I had to buckle. I was still being very stubborn, mind you, but my boyfriend told me to call a dentist, so I did. And eventually, after a couple calls and some waiting time, I got to see one, but at first they couldn't really help me because I had to look into my mouth and figure out what the problem was. I'm dying. So I had to wait like another 24 hours after I was finally seen, which is only like earlier this week. If you can believe it, I had to deal with that pain for a long time. So earlier this week I was finally helped. The day after I got like checked out, which is very lucky, and I'm very grateful it happened that quickly, since I could have just had to wait even longer. And basically what they did is they killed my tooth. They took out the nerve. They completely hollowed out even more. I think 90% of my tooth is not even real anymore. Let's do more critty stuff. Crit. Maybe roll it. I need some stuff here. You. I shouldn't have rerolled that. It's fine. Basically, my tooth is completely dead, and most of it is actually removed. It's been replaced with like fake tooth matter. They filled up most of what has been rotted away, and replaced it. Which is good. It means I don't feel anything in the tooth, which is a pretty good alternative to being in excruciating pain, if you ask me. Since I'd rather feel nothing than be dying. It was so bad that I couldn't sleep. They had to prescribe me like medical grade painkillers that I could take home and just take one every 4 hours. Otherwise, I was not able to function as a human being. And I still have some of those, which is great because I can use them for whatever I feel like. But yeah, I couldn't function, and I couldn't speak because, as you can imagine, with a swollen mouth and barely able to function, I couldn't even form a cognitive thought. So basically, that's where I've been for the past couple weeks. I don't need dex, we don't need that. I'll reroll once and then see what we get. There we go, perfect. Critical hits cause knockback to be reversed. That seems pretty bad, actually. I don't want them to come near me. I'm just gonna be doing one run this video, and then I guess I should talk about the future of the channel, since it is also partially a channel update, not just life update. I guess there's also the part where I have 3 other teeth that need to be treated or removed, but they don't hurt as badly as the big tooth, which is why they weren't cared for immediately. And so I guess I just have to wait till this is done and over with, and then they'll try and fix up my other 3 teeth, or at least tell me how to fix them up, and then I can hopefully have a good set of teeth. I haven't been to a dentist ever. That was my first time going to a dentist. I was never sent to the dentist as a child, which means I didn't really know how it worked. Which at 24 years of age is pretty embarrassing. It's a whole experience, of course. And I really understood what dentists were. I will say they're not as scary as people make them out to be. Hunter's actually a very nice gentleman who was very understanding. That was my first time. This should not be taken out of context. Thank you, everyone, for being reasonable individuals. But yeah, like I said, a future of the channel is mostly playing games that I enjoy. I will play Vampire Survivors more, but primarily if there's new updates or a new DLC has been announced. Since I think the DLCs get released, like, I say every 5 to 4 months, which is pretty good. So it'll be a bit, but it's only been like 1 or 2 months, so it's not that far away, hopefully. Of course, I don't want to pressure any devs. They can take all the time they want. I'd rather have a good DLC than a rushed one. Not saying that the last one was rushed. The last DLC and the first DLC were both really good. I enjoyed them a lot. But expect Vampire Survivors to be mostly when there's DLC or more content. I feel like with Vampire Survivors, I'm more of an informative channel than anything else. But in the meantime, I'll be playing games that I just enjoy, and Soul Soccer is one of them. Except maybe some Poly Rage, maybe some of the new Zelda, maybe some Apex Legends, maybe some Brawlhalla, maybe some party games with friends. I'll reroll this here. I'll pretty trash. There we go. What is my crit chance? 31%. I'll go for more crit chance. I think that's better. And then we have one more of you, and then we can finally deal some more crit damage. No. Let's get some more crit stuff. You. You. I'm broke! Never mind. Okay, well, boss time it is. But yeah, expect to see just random games until I really latch onto another indie game that catches me like Vampire Survivors did. Mind you, I've been trying indie games on the side, but nothing's really caught my attention like Vampire Survivors did. We'll have to see if that ever happens. I hope it does, since I think it's a great game, and I hope to see more like it. Again, DLC is kind of what we're waiting for in the meantime. And I guess small little games like this. Update to this would be great, since we can get a second stage. I'm dying here, aren't I? But that's fine. But thank you, everyone who subscribed in the meantime, everyone who stayed supportive, everyone who, I posted an update on my community tab about not being able to post for a while. I said it was going to be a week. Little did I know it was going to be a bit longer than a week. But, you know, life happens, teeth happen, and I thank you all for being very understanding. I'm dying here, aren't I? There's nothing I can do about this. I can heal up, because crits heal me, and I crit pretty much every hit. But, yeah, no, that's it. That's okay. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming. If you want to subscribe, if you're new to the channel, I don't know why you stayed for my whole fucking tooth story, but thank you, I guess. And make sure to take care of yourself, everyone, and I'll see you guys really soon again. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't lose another tooth. Wait, that's the wrong button. I'm still recording.